And we're off. Looks like Pegasus Red won the sprint. Ball over to the center. Michael swimming out to put pressure on the player. Ordinary called. Ball down deep. Reed swimming out, putting pressure. Ball dropped down. Katarina putting pressure on her player. Shot over the goal. Fitz throws the ball out wide to Enid. Enid spins her players, driving in. Enid still driving in. Lane opens up, takes the shot. Saved by the goalie. Got a player swimming back all on his own. No one back on defense. Up, shot and score. All right, Ian pops the ball to get it started. Looking to take on her player. Enid spins her player, swims towards the outside. Pulls up, looking for someone to pass to. Looking for options. Tries to throw it into Reed, but the pass is not there. Ball back to the goalie. Ball played in deep. Katarina trying to swim back. Player turns, shot, and scored. Currently it's 2-0 with 4:40 left in the first. Looks like we've got a change being made. We've got Sebastian coming in and Ivan going out. Enid popping the ball up to get her started. Enid looking for options. Plays it out wide to Michael. Reed's double teamed in the middle. Michael tries to spin him with an ordinary call. Michael's looking for options. Pops the ball. Michael with a shot and a goal. Unassisted. Score is now 2-1. Pegasus Red over South Lake. Goalie pops the ball in the back. Goalie plays the ball over. Katarina putting pressure on her player. Still putting good pressure on her player, driving the player back. Katarina giving great pressure right now. Ball back to the goalie. Up to the middle where Sebastian's on him. Sebastian called for the ordinary. Ball in deep. Shot and scored. All right, looks like Pegasus Red is making a couple changes right now. Reed pops the ball up, tries spinning his player. Reed's still on the ball, looking for an outlet, looking for someone. Tries dumping it down to Sebastian. Sebastian's covered by two players. Ball undercalled against South Lake. Outlet pass down the middle really quick. Reed trying to get back to play defense. Reed gets up, puts pressure on his guys. Saved by Fitz in the goal. Fitz pops it out to Reed. Reed looking for an outlet. Reed throws the ball deep down to Michael. Pass intended for Michael. Michael recovers the ball. Got one on his back. 5-meter called. Michael draws a 5-meter. Looks like Reed is coming up to take the shot on the 5-meter. Reed set and ready. Whips the ball in and scores. All right, looks like we've got a change in the pool. Looks like we've got Red Roxy coming in and Katarina going out. Goalie pops the ball in the back. Ball down deep. Michael putting pressure on the player. Called for the ordinary. Pops it down. Enid covering her player. Enid goes for the ball under. Somehow Enid's called for the ordinary there. Enid putting pressure with an arm up. Ball down to the corner. Sebastian putting pressure. Drops back in. Ball down. Reed coming out putting pressure. Trying to get an arm on it. Shot over the goal. All right, a little confusion there. Throwing a ball in. Hits out to Reed. Reed trying to spin his player. Reed looking for some outlets. Ordinary called against Reed. Reed looking for some options. Passes it down to Michael. Enid driving in. Michael tries to spin his player. Gets the ball knocked away. Michael recovers the ball. 2-meter violation called on Rodrachi. Pegasus pops the ball quick down. Reed putting pressure on his player. Reed getting an arm up, trying to block it. Reed ordinary called on Reed. Ball thrown down deep to Sebastian's player. Sebastian getting over there, putting pressure. Shot and scored. All right, with 1:57 left in the game, Pegasus up 4-2 on Southlake. Reed trying to drive and spin with his player. Ordinary called. Reed plays it over to Michael. Michael down to Enid. Enid's got a player on her back, looking. Enid spins her player, swimming to the inside. Enid up, shot, and off the bar, and then saved by the goalie. Ball played down quickly. Reed coming out, playing defense. We got Michael back in the center. Ball down deep. Michael swimming, going for the ball. Player up, shot, and scored. All right, Sebastian starting off, popping the ball. We've got Reed swimming down to the middle. Sebastian down to Reed, into this inside. Reed's got a player on his back. Oh, off the crossbar. All right, back on defense, we've got Sebastian in the center. Michael out wide. Roxy swimming back, trying to catch up to her player in the center. Ball going out wide. Michael putting pressure on his player. Ball to the inside. Sebastian going for the ball. Going for a ball under. Ordinary called. No goal. Michael looks down deep to Reed. Reed there all by himself in the center. He's got a player on his back. Player over his back. 5-meter called. Players were a little bit confused there because the official held up 3 and never held up his hand for 5 meters. So Reed with a 5-meter over the goal, unfortunately. Ball played out to the right side. Reed trying to get back on his player. He's got Rodrachi swimming in, trying to put pressure on the player. Enid dropping on the inside. Shot up high and scored. Reed popping the ball, starting us off. 14 seconds left here to go in the first period. Reed swimming down, looking for an option. Reed's got a player on his back. Ordinary called. Exclusion called on number 5. Pop the ball over to Reed. Reed takes the shot, saved by the goalie. Sebastian tries to recover, and the ref calls ball under on Sebastian. And that's the end of the first. Pegasus Red 6, South Lake 2. All right, here we go, starting off the second. Looks like on the far side starting out, it's going to be Enid, Michael, Reed, Fitz in the goal, Ivan, and Katarina swimming the sprint. All right, and we're off. Looks like Pegasus Red will win the sprint there. Ball played over in the center. Michael pulling off, dropping back on defense. Michael swimming over to the player, putting pressure now. Ball shot, saved by Fitz. Got Enid swimming down the middle. Reed calling for her. Ball down to Enid, swimming it in. Player coming on her back. Enid shot and scored. Great ball thrown up down from the backside from Reed up to Enid swimming inside in the middle. Score is now 6-3 Pegasus with 5:29 left to go in the second period. Goalie throws it out. Enid swimming over to put pressure on her player. Enid trying to catch up. Gets the back of the arm, but wasn't there in time. Ball over the middle. Reed does a great job swatting it away. Enid coming over. Ball under called. Reed pops the ball up. Got Michael swimming down to the middle. Might have thrown it just a little too far. Goalie coming out. Michael putting pressure on the goalie. Still swimming after him. Ordinary called on Michael there in the corner. Goalie out of the back, trying to play it up the center. Enid swimming over to put pressure on. Katarina tried helping her out there. Katarina swimming out wide. We got a player open there down in the bottom corner. 2-meter violation called. Turnover. Reed pipes the ball up, throws it directly up to Michael, who was still up top. Michael swimming down. One-on-one. Got a player coming on his back. Shot and goal. Goal by Michael, assisted by Reed. Reed with back-to-back assists on long throws down the pole on turnovers. It is now 6-4. Pegasus over South Lake with 4:28 left to go in the second. Looks like Pegasus is making a couple subs there. Goalie pops the ball in the back. Goalie throws it into the center. It's an unmarked player. Player swimming it in. We've got 3 in the back playing defense. Michael's out on his man, trying to put pressure. Shot, and the ball didn't cross the line, but somehow the ref called it a goal. It's now 7-4. Pegasus over Southlake. Reed with the ball, popping it out, spins his player. Reed looking for an option, throws it down to Enid, where the pass intercepted. Ball's played back to the goalie. Enid coming out, putting a little pressure on the goalie. Ball goes down deep. Reed swimming over to put pressure. Reed going for the ball under, and it's called for an ordinary. Ball played to the center quickly. Michael's on, tries to cover. Player's unmarked, throws, shoots, and scores. And just like that, our quick 2 goals are taken back by Pegasus with 2 quick goals of their own. Reed pops the ball coming out. Reed's got pressure on him. Looking for it, trying to draw the ordinaries, not called. Now the ordinary's called. Reed pops the ball. Reed plays the ball out wide to Enid. Ordinary called on Enid. Enid trying to draw the play. Throws it into Ivan. Ivan up, looking for a shot, and just a bit short. We've got Reed back by himself with several Pegasus players coming back. Reed swimming in, swimming out to put pressure. 2 Pegasus players uncontested swimming back there in the middle. Takes the shot and scores easily. Southlake didn't get back on defense. It is now 9-4, Pegasus Red over Southlake. Reed pops the ball in the back. Reed looking for some options. Goes around his player. Ordinary called. Reed throws it down to Katarina. Katarina with a shot off the post. Katarina gets the ball back. Katarina up. Shoots it over the goal. All right, back on defense. We've got Michael and Reed and Enid swimming back. Ivan and Katarina swimming back. Ball comes up to the right side. Player swimming it down. Reed's not putting pressure on her yet. Reed goes out to put pressure on it. And this official on the right side called an ordinary. Ball's played quickly there to the center for Ivan. Ordinary called. Ball's played out wide. Reed comes out to put pressure. Short pass. Reed gets the ball. Coach calling for her to get the ball down to Katarina. Katarina gets the ball, swimming down in. Katarina's by herself, got 3 players closing in, and scored. Katarina, Reed with another assist there out of the back. Looks like Coach is making a change here, calling Ivan out and putting Sebastian back in. Score is now 9-5, Pegasus over Southlake. Goalie pops the ball there out of the back. Down to the back. Ball's played out wide. Reed coming out to put pressure. Ordinary called. Our player was interfered with on the ordinary, trying to just pop the ball. Michael turns and spins his player. Michael tries passing it over, gets over his back. Number 3 called. Ball played out to Katarina. Katarina over to Reed in the center. Reed swimming it in, passes it out wide to Enid. Enid swimming it in, still has no person on her. Enid up for the shot. Shot for the back post and missed. Ball played into the goalie. Goalie pops the ball up. Got Reed and Sebastian back on defense. We're up a man with one of their players losing a cap. We've got Sebastian on defense. Sebastian draws the ordinary. Turnover. Sebastian pops it up, throws it down to Enid real quick. Enid one-on-one with the goalie. Enid up for the shot. Shoots and scores. Assisted by Sebastian, up to Enid. Southlake doing a great job there on counterattacks when we get a turnover down in our own defensive end. Goalie pops the ball in the back. We got Michael in the center on defense. Enid beside him. Player throws the ball in deep. Michael swims back to get it. Pops the ball back to Fitz. Fitz over to Michael. Michael's got Sebastian down in the middle all by himself. Sebastian swims over from the ball. Passes up for Michael. Sebastian shoots and scores. Assisted by Michael. Southlake catching up. The score is now 9-7. Pegasus over Southlake. Goalie pops the ball out of the back. Some of the players in the pool telling each other who to mark. Michael coming out, putting great pressure, but called for the ordinary. Ball's played down. Sebastian coming out, Reed coming out, putting pressure on. Sebastian, yes, we've got a turnover. Sebastian's looking. Michael swimming up. Michael saw the turnover and made a quick break. Michael swimming down. Got a player coming on his back. Michael flips it in and scores. All right, it's now 9-8. Pegasus over with 2 seconds left. Ball. And I guess they're not going to give us those 2 seconds for the ball going out. So that's the end of the first half. Pegasus 9, Southlake 8. All right, here we go, starting out the second half. We've got, on the far side coming in, looks like we've got Sebastian, Radrakshi, Fitz in the goal, Reed, Michael, and Enid swimming the sprint. And we're started off. Pegasus is going to win the sprint. Today, Michael and Enid are switching off when swimming the sprint and guard taking the other man like they should have done yesterday a few times. They've corrected that. Ball down. Michael in playing defense. Michael putting pressure. Trying to get the turnover. Ordinary called. Michael comes out, put pressure. 2-meter violation. Reed pumps the ball. He's got Enid down the middle. Ball over to Enid. Enid trying to turn her player. Gets her player turned. Enid back for a shot. Lob shot in. And I think That's the 4th assist from Reed out of the back today. Up the center on counters. And the score is tied 9-9. Here with 5:25 left to go in the third. We've got our players coming back, trying to play good defense here, trying to cut off some of the options. Ball comes down. Reed comes out to put pressure on this player. Player's trying to spin Reed. Reed does a great job stopping him from getting the spin on him. He finally was able to turn him to the outside. Sebastian coming over to help, trying to put pressure. Ball's dropped into the middle. Redrachi's there to help, but it was a 2-meter violation called. Exclusion called on number 7. Fits out of the back, down, gets the ball down to Enid. Enid swims down, driving it forward. She's driving to the middle. She's got Michael and Reed there. Enid draws the ordinary. Enid pops the ball up, drops it down into Reed. Reed does the backhand and scores. Great backhand goal there by Reed, assisted by Enid. Southlake is now up 10-9 on Pegasus with 4:48 left to go in the third. Enid coming out, putting pressure. Ordinary called. Enid gets her arm up. Ball played out wide. Reed swimming out to put pressure. Reed driving his player down to the corner. Ordinary called on Reed. Ball played in the middle. Sebastian coming out, putting defense. Ordinary called. Ball played out wide. Enid getting it back to the middle. Reed putting pressure on his player. Another ordinary called. Player plays it in. Enid comes in. Has a couple players swim over her back. Shot. Great save by Fitz. 2-meter violation called. Fitz pops it out to Michael. Michael swimming it up. We've got Sebastian swimming down the middle. Reed swimming on the outside. Enid pulls up, swims across the pool. Michael still looking. Michael plays it down just a little too far for Reed to get there. Timeout called by Pegasus. Okay, after the timeout, looks like there's going to be a couple changes. We have Redrachi and Sebastian coming out, which means Ivan. In the pool, we've got Michael, Reed, Ivan, Katarina, Enid, and Fitz still in the goal. Goalie pops the ball, goes out wide. Enid swimming out, trying to put pressure on her player. Not able to get there in time. Katarina comes down out wide, putting good pressure on her player. Katarina still putting great pressure on her player. Player has no options. Katarina's got a great field blocking arm up there. Ball's dumped in to Sebastian, and she can score. All right, with 3:44 left to go in the third, Pegasus ties it up. It's 10-10. Reed pops the ball out of the back. Reed's got some options. Reed looking down, plays it down deep to Enid. Enid gets the ball. Enid tries spinning her player. She's got Michael swimming into the center. Enid still trying to turn her player. Enid up. Throws it back out to Reed. Reed with a shot. 2-meter called. Michael puffs the ball, swimming it in. No one coming out. Michael swimming in uncontested. Michael up with a shot. Lob shot off the post. Reed swimming down. Recovers the missed shot. Puts it in. Goal. Great job by Reed there following up to get the missed shot off the bar. We're going to credit Michael with that assist for driving it in off the 2 meter and off the post. A little confusion there on the Pegasus players, not swimming back behind the white cone. Reed coming out, putting pressure on the player. Reed still with good pressure on his player. Contra foul called on Pegasus there. Reed gets the ball, bringing it down. Reed's got Michael in the center. Tried to go for the pass, had the ball knocked out of his arm. Turnover. Player swimming down. Reed and Michael swimming up trying to catch. We got Enid down the middle. Ball played down wide. Enid trying to get back. Ball thrown in deep. We've got Ivan coming in, trying to put good defense on with a shot and the score anyways. With that, we're tied back up 11-11. All right, Reed popping it there out of the back. 2:12 left to go here in the third. Reed playing it out wide to Enid. Enid turning her player, trying to go to the inside. Enid drops it down to Michael, sitting there in the center. Michael spins his player. Block. Michael swims, has the goalie over his back. Ordinary called. Michael was inside the 2 meter, so the ref is Enid plays it over to Michael. Arm hit while he's taking a shot. 5 meter called. All right, Enid called on to take the 5 meter here that Michael drew. With the lefty, the officials are having to switch sides on the 5 meter. Enid back up, shot, and goal. Enid with her first 5 meter of the tournament today. Finally got the ball in there. As I've been telling her in the past, she hadn't been snapping the wrist on her 5 meters. Looks like she got a little snap on it that time. All right, looks like we got Ivan going out. Sebastian coming in for a sub. All right. Exclusion called on Katarina out wide for something. Wasn't quite paying attention to that side of the pole. Andy coming out, putting pressure on her player. Someone showed a yellow card there. Not sure if that yellow card was on Enid or not. Enid coming in, stealing the ball. Ordinary called. We're going over the back. Ball down. Sebastian putting defense. Michael coming in for a turnover. Sebastian gets the ball. Throws it up to Enid, who's all by herself up front. Enid swimming down. Got a player coming quick on her back. Enid up with the ball. Shot. No. Goalie saves it. Enid recovers the ball. Throws it in. Shoots and scores. Enid doing a great job there staying after her missed shot that was saved by the goalie. It's now 13-11 Southlake over Pegasus. What color is that? Yellow card shown to the coach, Pegasus coach. Pegasus coach giving a yellow card for saying, hey, hey, hey. Near official, I think, is getting a little frustrated with him. The other officials coming over. Yes, coach was trying to say Enid pulled the goalie under there when she was trying to recover the ball. All right, getting the game back started. Reed coming out. Super easy, ordinary called on Reed. Ball played down deep and wide. We've got Michael putting great pressure on the ball. Michael called for the ordinary. In the middle, we've got Sebastian playing defense. Reed coming back, getting back on his player. We're looking for someone to play it into. Playing it out wide. Reed coming out, putting pressure. Takes the wide shot. Off the mark. Missed. Michael recovers the ball. Michael looking for an outlet. 25 seconds left to go on the clock. Michael spins his player. Ordinary called. Michael calling. Throws the ball up to Katarina. Katarina swimming down. Katarina pulling it to a shooting arm. Shoots and scores. Great goal by Katarina there. Assisted by Michael. Southlake doing a great job on our turnovers, having a player sprint down the middle and giving an outlet, giving an outlet pass an option to be an option. Shot there at the end of the clock. 9 seconds still left. Nine seconds left on the clock. Reed pops the ball. Reed swimming it in. They haven't started this clock. Now they get the clock started. 7, 6, 5. Reed with a long shot. Lob in just a bit high as time expires. All right, at the end of 3, we've got Southlake 14, Pegasus 11. All right, here we go, starting off the 4th. Looks like we're making some changes. We've got Katarina coming out of the pool, and looks like Reed, giving Reed a little bit of a break here so we can use him for the last couple minutes of the game. So starting off on the far side, looks like we've got Ivan, Red Rockshi, Fitz still in the goal. We're going to have Sebastian, Michael, and then looks like Enid swimming the sprint. Here we go, starting off the 4th. Southlake 14, Pegasus Red 11. Southlake with 2 timeouts left. Pegasus Red with just 1. Coming out on the sprint, swimming down. Pegasus is going to win that sprint. Plays it over quickly. Sebastian comes out, tries to steal the ball. Enid coming up from behind, gets the ball under. Enid pops the ball, throws it over quickly to Sebastian. Sebastian swimming it down. Sebastian up for the shot and scores. Great job there on the turnover. Enid thinking quickly and getting the ball over with Sebastian swimming by himself there in the middle. Now 15-11, Southlake over Pegasus. Pegasus spots the ball. Sebastian swimming up, putting pressure. Sebastian called for the ordinary. Ball played down deep. Rodroxy swimming out to put pressure on our player. Rodroxy gets there. Oh, lob shot in, barely got over Fitz's arm and rolled there into the goal. Michael popping the ball coming out. Michael with the ball. Michael spins his player, swims it down. Michael continuing to go, has a player all over his back. Finally, an ordinary called. Michael pops the ball up. Michael tried to drop a pass in, intended for Radrakshi, but didn't quite connect there. We've got multiple players swimming back. Ivan, Michael swimming back, trying to come back, play defense. Ivan called for the exclusion there. Pegasus pops the ball, drops it over. Enid coming out playing defense. Enid gets it. Great shot. Great save by Fitz there. Michael with pressure on him. Michael throws the ball over to Enid. Enid's got Sebastian and Radrakshi swimming up front. Coach tells Enid to swim the ball up forward. Enid throws the ball over to Sebastian out wide on the point. We've got no South Lake players swimming up. We've got 3 swimming back. Sebastian tries to throw it back there to the back. Enid comes out trying to get it. Ball played back to the goalie. We've got 2 defenders swimming back, Michael and Ivan. Michael having to peel off, go out for the defender. Shot and scored. All right, Pegasus are in there with 2 fairly quick goals within about a minute and a quarter. All right, score is now South Lake 15, Pegasus Red 13. Coach makes a change and is pulling Red Rakshi and Ivan out, putting in Katarina and Reed back into the game. Michael's going to start out. Well, Michael pops the ball. Michael swimming it in. Finally, player comes over, gets a little pressure on Michael. Ordinary called there against Michael. Michael pops the ball up, throws the ball over to Reed. We've got Sebastian and Enid side by side there. Coach calls to get the ball into Michael. Michael gets the ball in. Has multiple players on his back. Michael trying to get up, still there, loses the ball. Get back on defense, Enid. Ball played down. Trying to do an outlet pass. Reed recovers. Reed draws the ordinary. Reed's got multiple options there. Reed plays the ball out wide to Enid. Enid's got Sebastian and Michael in the middle. Enid starts driving in, takes the shot, saved by the goalie. Get back, Enid. Goalie with the ball out. Ball throw down. Reed coming out, putting pressure on him. Easy ordinary called there. Player pops it, throws it down into Sebastian. Sebastian recovers. Does a great job on defense, pushes the ball back to Fitz. Fitz over to Michael. Michael's got an option, which is Enid down the middle. Great pass from Michael down. Enid's got a player over her back, takes the shot, saved by the goalie. 3-meter called. Where was the 5-meter? Her arm was hit. Timeout called by Coach Chava. All right, coming out of the timeout, we look like we have the same group there in the pool. We've got Michael starting out with a 2-meter. We've got Reed sitting in set. Got Sebastian, looks like out at the. Michael pops the ball, swimming backwards. Got Reed at set. Enid swimming across. Enid drawing a player through. Michael looking. Michael throws the ball down to Reed inside of 2 meters, so a violation called. Turnover. Reed doing a great job swimming back. Wasn't quite able to get there in time. Ball thrown back. We've got Sebastian swimming back. 5-meter called on that one. All right, we're hoping Fitz can come up big here on this 5-meter. Oh, shot over the goal on the 5-meter there, way wide and to the left. Fitz pops the ball out to Reed. Reed trying to spin his player. Reed doing a good job. We've got 2 players looking down. Reed plays the ball over to Katarina there in the middle. Katarina swimming the ball down. Katarina turning, looking for some options. Katarina down to Michael, or Sebastian. Sebastian looking for options. Ordinary called. Enid swimming in. Sebastian throws the ball into Enid. Enid up for the shot. 5-meter finally called. With 1:57 left. Coach Shaba has Reed taking this. We really need this insurance goal to keep us to take our lead up to 3 with 1:57 left. Reed up with a 5-meter. Saved by the goalie. Timeout called by Pegasus. All right. Coming out of the timeout, looks like we're going to keep the same group there in the pool. We've got Enid, Reed, Katarina, Sebastian, Michael, and Fitz in goal. All right. Goalie pops the ball in the back. 1:45 left in the game. Ball plays it up. Michael coming out trying to put pressure. Called for the ordinary. Player looking for options. Sebastian called for an exclusion there. Ball sent down to his player. Reed coming out. Reed putting pressure in. Shot over the goal. All right, 1:24 left to go. Fitz pops the ball out, plays it over to Reed. Reed over to Michael. Michael's got some options down in the center. He's got Enid and Katarina. Michael looking for some options. Sebastian swimming out wide. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Push off called on Reed. Ball played back. Swim back, Enid. Ball out wide. Michael playing defense. Michael called for the ordinary. Go play defense, Enid. Didn't pop the ball there. Now he's thrown out. Number 7's now called for the exclusion. Michael gets the ball. He's got Reed up there, or Sebastian there in the center. 50 seconds left on the clock. 27 left on the shot clock. Ball played over from Michael over to Reed. Reed tries to pass down to Enid. Enid's ball's intercepted. Ball played out wide to Michael. Michael coming over. Michael called for the ordinary. Back on defense, Enid. Player pops the ball. Michael swimming in. Player can't take the shot. Was inside 5 meters. All right, shot clock is off. 25 seconds left on the clock. Southlake going to just hold the ball, run the clock out. Reed throws the ball deep down into the corner. 5 seconds left on the clock. 4, 3, 2, 1. Still blocked by Michael. And that's the game. With this win, Southlake will move on to the next game, playing for the 5 through 8 places at 120. Pegasus will move to the 3 o'clock game, playing for the 9 through 12